हेलो एवरीवन, जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय माता दी। वेलकम बैक टू आवर मर्चेंट नेवी डिकोडेड जॉब्स चैनल। और आज फिर से 10 से 11 बजे के बीच वी हैव द ऑल जॉब डेट्स फॉर ऑल रैंक्स एंड टुडेज डेट इट 8 February 2025. So let's move ahead with our first slide, that is master job opening. There is an opening in Marshal Ship Manager for master for their container vessel. They required minimum 8 month of rank experience and joining will be very soon before March or March first week. They will give you the joining. Then Columbia Ora Ship Management required master for their DP2 vessel. Blue Fortune Ship Management required master for their oil tanker vessel. Experience is mandatory over here. And master for their non-DP vessel, they required 720 working days experience over here on this type of vessel. So share your CV today itself. For sharing your CV, go through our WhatsApp channel Merchant Navy Job Dates. Let's move on to our next rank, that is Chief Officer's job opening on today's date 8 February 2025. So there is an opening in Synergy Maritime for Chief Officer. Vessel type will be oil and chemical tanker. Minimum 34 month of sea experience they required and US C1D visa is mandatory over here. So share your CV via WhatsApp. For WhatsApp, clicking on WhatsApp, go through our WhatsApp channel Merchant Navy Job Updates. Then MOL Mitsui OSK line required chief officer for their VLCC and LPG gas carrier. So share your CV, but they required 12 month of rank experience. Then MW Maritime required chief officer for their chemical tanker. Experience is not specified over here. Marshal Ship Management required chief officer for container vessel. Minimum 8 month of rank experience is mandatory here. Mid February 2025 joining date will be there. Ship Management required chief officer for their oil and chemical tanker and experience they required over here. Nimbus Marine Group required chief officer for non-DP vessel. They required 720 working days experience. So share your CV. For sharing your CV, I'll let you know to go through our WhatsApp channel. But if you have not ever went through our WhatsApp channel, what do you have to do? You need to go through your WhatsApp, go through channel section, go through find new channel, just click on that, search Merchant Navy Job Updates. On the first tab itself, our channel will come. Follow us by today and get all the useful informations. And please go through that, apply it there, and let them know you got to know from Merchant Navy Decoded Jobs and wait for the response. Let's move ahead with our second officer job opening. What all the job opening today? For second officer, there is an opening in MW Maritime. They required second officer for chemical tanker. Experience is not specified. PRS Ship Management required second officer for their DP2 vessel. Nimbus Marine Group required second officer for their DP2 vessel. So these are the job openings for second officers. There is 2 offshore job opening. Let's move ahead with our third officer job opening. Before going through that, if you have not subscribed yet our channel, please subscribe it. Please, by today itself, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Then Mitsui OSK line required third officer for their VLCC and LPG gas carrier, but they required minimum 6 months of rank experience. MW Maritime required third officer for chemical tanker. Experience is not specified. So if you have cleared recently your second net COC exam, so there is an opening for you. Apply here by today itself, and please let them know you got to know from Merchant Navy Decoded Jobs. Then MW Maritime required junior officer for their gas carrier. So if you have ever sailed as a cadet on gas carrier, having DC, cleared your advanced DC also, so share your CV by today itself, because opening is here and might be opening will close very soon. Then Alba Marine Service Private Limited required third officer for their bulk carrier. They required minimum 8 to 12 months of rank experience. Ocean One Ship Management required third officer. Yesterday also they required for their LNG. Today also they requiring. So share your CV if you have LNG and LPG rank experience. Then, so these are the job openings today for you. So there is one opening for freshers if you have cleared your COC exam. Then for chief engineer, what are the job opening today? So there is an opening in V ships. For chief engineer, they required for DP vessel minimum 24 month of rank experience they required on DP vessel. So then after VR Maritime required chief engineer for their bulk carrier. Experience is mandatory over here. Mid of February they required. Then Ocean One Ship Management required chief engineer for their oil tanker. Oil tanker experience is mandatory here. Nimbus Marine Group required chief engineer for their non-DP vessel. Minimum 720 working days experience they required here for applying the here for the offshore job vessel. Then Blue Fortune Ship Management required chief engineer for their bulk carrier. Synergy Maritime Recruitment Service Private Limited required for oil and chemical tanker, minimum 24 month of rank experience required here. PIL required for chief engineer for their container vessel, minimum 6 month of rank experience required. Kiva Shipping LLP required chief engineer for their oil product tanker, minimum 12 to 15 month of rank experience required here, and salary they are providing $1,200 to $1,300. So these are the job openings for today. These are the job openings for chief engineer today. These are the job openings for chief engineer today. So share your CV by today itself, and please follow us on Instagram for shorts videos. Then for second engineer, what are the job opening today? So ships required second engineer for their DP vessel. They required minimum 24 month of rank experience on this type of vessels. Synergy Maritime Recruitment Service Private Limited required for oil and chemical tanker, minimum 24 month of rank experience required. Mitsui OSK Line MOL required second engineer for VLCC and LPG gas carriers, minimum 12 month of rank experience mandatory here. MW Maritime required second engineer for gas carriers. Marshall Ship Management required second engineer for container vessel, minimum 8 months of rank experience mandatory over here. Blue Fortune Ship Management required second engineer for oil and chemical tanker. Nimbus Marine Group required second engineer for DP2 vessels. So these are the job openings today. Lots of job openings for engineers today. So share your CV by today and get the update by Monday, because tomorrow is Sunday. Let's move ahead with our third engineer's job opening. For third engineers, there is an opening in Marshall Ship Management for their container vessel. Minimum 6 months of rank experience mandatory here. Nimbus Marine Group required third engineer for their non-DP vessel. Then Synergy Maritime Recruitment Service Private Limited required for their oil and chemical tanker, minimum 12 month of rank experience mandatory. And if you have USC1D visa, so apply here by today itself and let them know you got to know from Merchant Navy Decoded jobs. For fourth engineer, what are the job opening today? So Alba Marine Service Private Limited required fourth engineer for their bulk carrier, minimum 8 to 12 month of rank experience mandatory over here. Ocean One Ship Management required for their LNG ships. They required experience about on LNG ships. If you have done sailing on LNG ships as a fourth engineer, so share your CV. Joining will be very soon. Blue Fortune Ship Management required fourth engineer for their oil tanker. Experience is mandatory here. Synergy Shipping required for fourth engineer for their oil and chemical tanker. Minimum 12 month of rank experience mandatory here with USC1D visa. So these are the job openings for fourth engineer today. Let's move ahead with our ratings job openings. So Nimbus Marine Group required oiler for their non-DP vessel. Then only one job opening today, but if you'll go through our shorts videos, so you'll get to know about the marks having vacancy for feeder, Boshan and AB. So go through that video, we have mentioned in the description box. Then ETO. For ETO, what are the opening today? So V ships required ETO for their oil and chemical tanker. COC, not COP. COC is mandatory here. Mid of March to mid of April, joining will be there. Then V ships required ETO for oil and chemical tanker. Same it is. MW Maritime required ETO for chemical tanker. MW Maritime required for gas tankers, but they have not specified any type of experience. So if you have clear your COC right now, ETO COC recently, so share your CV by today itself. Then V ships required ETO for oil and chemical tankers. Same it is. Alba Marine Service Private Limited required for their bulk carrier. Columbia or Ship Management required for DP2 vessel. VR Maritime required for bulk carrier vessel. So these are the job openings today for all the ranks we have covered. If you would like to watch for your rank itself, particular rank, like my rank is 4th, my rank is 3rd, my rank is 2nd engineer, so just go through the timestamps we have already mentioned in the description box. Tap on that, get to know about what all the job opening for you today. And for applying for all the jobs, you need to go through our WhatsApp channel, Merchant Navy Job Rates. And if you have not followed us on Instagram, so go through our channel Insta page also, Merchant Navy Decoded_jobs. And please subscribe our channel by today itself. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. And do not forget to mention in the comment box also if you have faced any type of problem or any type of feedback. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di.